Hey guys, this is Ray, the messenger, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the loser mentality and how you can avoid it like the plague. Now let's get right into the video. So the reason I'm making this video is recently there was a video that popped up on my feed that I saw, and there were two guys. I think those two guys were competing in the Olympics. I think it was the recent Olympics. I don't know if it was the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics. Those are all the same for me. But the point is those two guys were competing for the gold medal. So it was only these two guys left, and I think those two guys, they were doing like the stick jumping. I don't know how it's called, where they jump high with a stick. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. So the one guy I think had a certain number that he jumped, and the other guy I think jumped the same number. I don't know. And then the person that was actually the referee, I think, he asked them, hey, you both have the same number, so do you want to continue, basically? And then they said, okay, what is the other option? Well, or maybe you just both take the gold medal. I don't know, just fuck it, just both take the gold medal. And they were looking at each other and like, yeah, fuck it, let's just both take the gold medal. We are all winners, right? And this is the big issue that I have. These both guys, they both got the gold medal, and this in my opinion makes absolutely no fucking sense. Now listen, I'm not no Olympic athlete, but I still can talk about this because the message that is being sent out by what happened there, that both these athletes both got the gold medal, this is an issue for me, because the message that is being sent out is like, oh, everybody is a winner, everybody can win, and this is just plain and simple wrong. This is not the right approach and not the right message that is being sent. Like, what are these two guys actually doing? Okay, so they've been asked the question, hey, do you want to continue and actually try to compete to see who is really the best? Yeah, right? Not like, oh, we're both at the same level, but no, let's get to the second try. Who is really the best one? Who is the one that actually deserves it more? And then instead they were like, oh, you know what? Maybe we can take the sneaky way out. Maybe we can both take the gold medal so we don't have to risk. Because that's it what it is in the end of the day. And I've seen a lot of people that took this video with the two guys who were actually then giving each other high fives. Oh yeah, we're both winners, right? We both won the gold medal, right? And these two guys, they were actually portrayed as, oh, look at how great this is. This is a great sportsmanship. This is a great show of togetherness. And I have an issue with that. I have a big issue with that. Because what is the incentive? What is the incentive for these two guys to train? Like, oh, okay, now we're both the best and we both get a gold medal. Since when do two people get the gold medal? Since when is that a thing? What sense does that make? What value does the gold medal have if everybody can get the gold medal? You know what? Fuck it. Why not give 3 people the gold medal? Why not give 4 people the gold medal? Everybody wins. And not everybody is winning. And this is the issue. Not everybody is going to win. This is a thing that I actually realized very early on in my life. When I was like 16, 17 years old, I realized that even when other people said, oh, everybody is a winner, there are no losers. In the end of the day, think about it. When you were a child and you played football, for example, or I don't know, or even soccer, I don't care. You played that and then actually your team lost. How did you feel? How did that make you feel? Was it making you feel good or bad? Yeah, it made you feel bad. And it should, because when you lose, that is the perfect motivation for you to get better. This is actually the reason why people improve. This is the reason why sports is so interesting. This is the reason why business is so interesting. These things are interesting because there is a winner and there's a loser, and it's clear cut. It's really easy to see. If you look at the NBA finals, why do people even give a shit? Why do people give a shit about the NBA or these guys playing basketball? I mean, it's just guys running around with the ball. But I think the thing is not only it looks cool and it's interesting seeing them throw the ball around. I know. But the real thing is people want to see who wins and people want to see who loses. That's why people tune in. People don't tune in to see both teams win at the end. Imagine this scenario, right? You have 2 teams playing each other in the NBA final, and then in the end of the day, it's like, oh, now they have equal points, and then the 2 teams look at each other and they're like, oh, we both won the final, and then the people will be like, what the fuck is happening? No, you don't both win. Okay, we go into overtime. We have the same number of points. Okay, let's go into overtime. See who is really the best. Because this is the thing that's actually going to help you and improve you. If you take on that mentality, that's also what I did in my life. I took on the mentality of not, oh, what is the easiest way? What way can I sneak the gold medal, right? Without having the low risk. And this goes back to our example we had with those 2 guys in the Olympics. They were like, okay, you know what is less risk for me? Because their goal is like, okay, I want to win the gold medal and I want to take that money. Because you have to remember that these athletes, most of them are broke, and then when they win the gold medal, there is a chance to get a little bit of money and of course the recognition. That is the real interesting thing. So they're like, okay, I want the gold medal, I want the money that I get from my country, and I want the recognition. What is the easiest way to get there? Oh, let's just both take the gold medal if that's possible. Because in the end of the day, they had the risk. If I go now into the next round and try to compete with this guy and show that I'm really the best in the world and there's no other one, then they would have a 50-50 chance of losing in reality. Okay, maybe it's not 50-50 exactly. Maybe the one guy is a little bit better than the other guy. But in the end of the day, it's kind of like 50-50 chance, and you have a 50% chance of losing and not being the best in the world. And now compare that to, oh, let's just both get get the gold medal and I don't have to jump anymore. I don't have to compete anymore with a strong opponent. Let's just both get the gold medal. Okay, let's sneak out of this. This is a big issue that I have. And I'm seeing this not only in the sports, I'm seeing this everywhere in society. There is this mentality that there's no losers, that everybody is a winner. And now think about this. Really think about this. Do you really believe that? If you're somebody, when I was back in the day, when I was unhappy and I had no money, I had no friends, I had nothing, do you think I was happy? Do you think I felt like a winner? No, I felt like a loser, and that's the loser mentality. And the only way that I found for myself to snap out of the loser mentality is actually to realize that I'm inside of the loser mentality. If you don't recognize yourself as a loser when you are one, then you have an issue. Because how can you change things if you're not accepting reality? This is a big thing. I accepted reality. I was sitting down with myself. I looked myself in the mirror, straight in my eyes, and I was like, Ray, look at the reality. I am a fucking loser. That's what I said back in the day, because back in the day it was true. I was a fucking loser. And the second I admitted myself, I was like, okay, now we realized I'm a fucking loser. Okay, how can I get better? How can I improve? How can I actually start winning? Because when there's no clear winner, you have no incentive to do anything. Why would I even try? Why would I care? What would I try? If everybody wins a gold medal, what is the incentive? What is the reason? Why should everybody compete? Why should anyone care? What makes it so precious? The thing that is making the NBA finals winning, like the ring, right? The NBA ring, or I don't know what they get, like something like that. The thing that matters really with the ring is that it's difficult to obtain, and only a certain number of people can obtain the ring, and the others just can't. There is no other way. If you are in the final and you lose the final, that's it. You lost the 2021 championship, for example, or the 2020 championship. You just lost it. There is no other way. It cannot be like, oh, now 2 teams win all of a sudden. Then there is no incentive for the people to improve, and that's the same for you. You should always, that's what I had back in the day. I took on the mentality, there's always a winner and there's always a loser, and I need to get better so I can be the winner. This is the mentality that I took on. And then I switched my loser mentality of, oh, finding the easiest way, trying to find tricks, how I can trick the system. Of course you should make it easy for yourself to win, right? You want to win the easiest way possible, but there are no shortcuts. Don't try to take shortcuts like those 2 guys in the Olympics that were like, you know what, we don't want to compete. And I'm telling you, I probably would have done the same, right? Because I want the gold medal, I want the money, and that's the easiest way. But is it right for the referee to have allowed that situation? I see the issue not only with the 2 athletes. I mean, they don't really have any issue with that, because the rules were the problem. The problem is that there should be the rule that only one person wins and the other person loses, like always. Why are all of a sudden 2 people winning? What sense does that make? Since when you remember the last time that there was, like, I don't know, a soccer world championship and you saw 2 teams, in the end both teams won? No, nobody wants to see that. Nobody cares. People want to see the winner and people want to see the loser, because in the despair of losing, that's what I realized when I was constantly losing everywhere. I realized I need to improve myself. I need to get better. I need to start hustling. I need to get going. I need to move my ass. Otherwise I'm losing. And the fear of losing, and actually the negative consequences of losing, is one of the best motivators that I personally found for myself. Maybe you're listening to this and you're like, I don't care about winning. I want to be a loser forever. Then that's fine. But if you're listening to this, right, and you have the mentality like, I want to change this fucking loser mentality. I'm sick and tired of losing, Ray. I want to win. And there are winners and there are losers. Then stick to everything that I said in this video. Realize you're right now a loser, maybe or maybe not. Be honest with yourself, and then think about, what can I change? What is the next step? How can I get better in the area that I want to get better? For me back in the day was my health. Okay, I want to get better with my health. I want to have a nice body. What do I need to do? Okay, I need to train. What do I need to train? So this is the steps that you need to take to change your mentality. And don't buy into the bullshit you see on TV or on anywhere social media and stuff, that people tell you, oh, everybody is a winner. No, not everybody is a winner. The person that is a winner is that actually puts the work in and changes their mentality and doesn't accept defeat and realizes that defeat exists and there are winners and there are losers. With that thing said, subscribe to my channel, put a like on this video, and I will see you in my next video. Hope you like this one. Until next time, have a nice day. Goodbye.